Wow, what a view. That's the view out straight over to the Paphos airport. We're in the Armu viewing point, and with me is the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Ochin Krasivia Labov.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again.
And again. Like I said, this is the Armu viewing point. You've got a nice little wooden staircase that brings up plenty of space to park, and then a nice little sitting area. And if you're very, very lucky, Ochin Krasivia Labov might join you. Might join you. I don't know what going through my brain. Anyway, have a look at that for a view, because this is the view down to paradise, all the way down to Cape Paphos and beyond. Paphos Central, the Chlorica area, the Ember area, and as far out as actually Tala. We have a truly spectacular view from up here in the mountains of Armu, which look down on paradise, which of course is Paphos. Now, it's one of those things, it's one of those Marika Me insights. What have we been doing and what are we going to be doing? So, Krasivia Labov, what have you been doing this week?
Well, we met lovely people. All the people that we met, new or old friends, they were all amazing. They were all so friendly and honest. I would like to tell you all that meeting with each other, it's something that the people should do, and you have never to forget that this communication in between people, especially us, makes so happy. And when people are having a dinner in the lovely atmosphere, talking and chatting, they give to each other some new ideas for the future life, because all our people are so intelligent. Take only these two lovely brothers. I can never forget them until I am alive. They are so honest to each other. They're looking so caring to each other. Of course, they are identical twin brothers, and they are so looking forward to the lovely people to meet. But I can assure you, these two brothers can make all the loveliest people to bring to them, because the positivity is written on their foreheads. It's like, come and we'll talk, come and we'll make friends with each other. This is what they are, and really, I'm really humbled, because if you understand, I was imagining again them as well, how do they looking like and how these people would be like. But actually, my expectations come true.
Now, if you're wondering who the twin brothers are, if you're watching Jeremy and Simon, obviously you know who are. Other people perhaps are not familiar. These are two twin brothers, Jeremy and Simon Payne. Jeremy's the younger by 5 minutes, and Simon is the older. So we have Jeremy the younger, Simon the older. They are two superstars, two superheroes amongst heroes, and they jetted into downtown Paphos and they hunted us down, and we had a chit chat. We had a wiggle, we had a waggle, we went out to dinner, and we were also joined by two other superstars. Oh, so sweet Caroline, and of course, Mr. Nigel Big Guns. And on our travels this week, we've also met two other superstars. The one and only Mr. Ian, he's our caller friend, and of course, the one and only Miss Janet, who was always by his side, and we had a great insight into his life. He actually has a little aeroplane. Him and some gambaroos have bought a plane, and they go off gallivanting around up in Yorkshire and further afield, obviously, drop down, have a cup of tea or a pint of this or a pint of that, and then fly back home. It sounds absolutely spectacular. One day perhaps I'll pop over to Yorkshire and I'll gambaro him along, or co-pilot him along, as we say, and we'll fly out somewhere, I don't know, Jersey, and I'll deposit some of Mr. Big Gun's money in a bank somewhere.
Talking about Mr. Ian, you're a truly hero for me, because to fly up there in the blue sky and observing blue, maybe not Mediterranean Sea, but the mother sees. Can you imagine how the adrenaline, this hormone of feeling scared or happiness, will go up,
mixed into one.
filling you up, and I think you're a hero.
Yeah, superstar amongst superstars.
Yes.
That was for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that's for sure.
And well, I remember the first comment when you arrived, and the words were something like, "He said it'll be 25 degrees. He said that it's going to be blazing sun. He said," and of course it was absolutely chucking it down with rain on the first day when they landed, and Ian and Janet got apparently drenched. But don't worry, on the way back to the hotel, which was the Ivamari, there was so much wind that they got blow dried, so they arrived back at the hotel dry, which I thought was absolutely classic. Now, I'm sure when you go up in the skies in your aeroplane in North Yorkshire, I'm pretty sure you get a bit damp as well. And I understood that Janet's that little bit more careful, and she doesn't go up. She stays on the tarmac, or perhaps goes round Marks and Spencer shopping. Clever girl. Receiving?
What hotel did you say now? Avamare?
Ivamari, is it?
Evie.
Evie.
Godfather for all the godfathers. And why do I call him Godfather? Let me make clear in this understanding. So when the Godfather is christening the boy or the girl, he is normally giving to him or her the name. And doesn't matter what the real name is, he can give to the boy or to the girl while christening them his own name, and it has to be accepted. Mr. Paul is christened all the hotel in Paphos, and he did christened any other names in these areas of Paphos. So let's forgive him, because as he says, I'm British, but Miss Suzuki, again, your Christian name.
Zuzka.
And how many times? Zuzka. And how many times they did understand that you are christening them, but it's even more fun.
I think they understand that I'm an idiot. There we are. So, Miss Zuzka, Miss Suzuki, Mr. Rich.
Yeah.
I understand you've had the first snow because he sent me a picture. A couple of weeks ago it was raining, he sent me a picture, and now you've had the first snow. And as I said to you in the comments, you box some of that snow up, send it to us, we'll box up some sunshine and we'll send it to you. I've got an idea we'll get a damp box, and I've got an idea that you'll get a damp box as well. But hey, it would be good fun. Now, I wanted to mention, we can't mention everyone, but we mention some people and we forget people, and we mean to mention them. I want to mention two superstars, and they are Bruce and Angela Peartree, all the way up in Northern Ireland. And we haven't forgotten you, and I'm going to write you a message very, very soon, because I want you to do something special for Mr. Bruce. Can't say too much. Mr. Bruce understands. I want you to make me two things that are very special, and I want you to something on them, and then I'll give you an address, and I want you to send them to somewhere. So in the very, very near future, I'll be dropping you a message, and you never know, I might even pop round and see Mr. Kevin Crock as well. Receive it?
You know, and now talking and mentioning the names, yesterday I read a very nice name of Miss Lubica. Miss Lubica, I understood how much you appreciate the videos we've done, the tasks we mentioned, and the sun and the sea singing together. And you said yesterday in one of your reviews that after hard working week, you sat there and you watched our videos, and it was just relaxing, and you were showing with that smiley faces and things on the display that you are so relaxed after what you've seen by watching our videos. You know, this makes us happy. Miss Lubica, many kisses and lots of love from the bottom of our two hearts.
Yeah, it's true. If you understand, the channel is about an idiot and a blonde beauty. We wander around Paphos. We are now wandering up further afield in Paphos and Ionapa. So, Miss Sam Anderson, we are going to bump into you next year. You met us in Paphos. Now you're going further afield. You're off to Ionapa. We're going to come up there every third or fourth weekend in every single month. So when you're there, you let us know. We're going to bump into you because it's not that big a place, as you understand. You give us the name of your hotel, which you already have, and we're going to storm that reception for you one of these days. I'm going to show you a great view down again towards the town of Paphos and the harbour area and out towards Clorica, and then we'll have another little chat. Here we go. Look at that for a view. Downtown Paphos. That blue Mediterranean Sea is looking absolutely spectacular. The temperature, if you're wondering, is around about 27 degrees. That's what it was when we jumped into the car at 10 o'clock in the morning. And if you're wondering what time of year it is, well, we are rapidly approaching December. Yes, you heard me correctly, 27 degrees. And next week, it's going to be December. So, Recife Booth, what is the plan for next week? Where shall we go?
The plan for the next week is to go and storm Paphos and Ionapa. It's becoming our second home, if you understand me, and it's becoming the luxury. Blue, maybe even bluer, but who knows? Mediterranean Sea. And the sky is the same anywhere in this lovely island. But I can assure you that areas over there are so nice. Maybe it's a little bit new for us, and that's why we're so excited, showing and loving it already from this first sight.
Yeah. So this weekend coming, if you understand, you're watching. If people are pondering, we are not live, but we are normally 2 to 3 days in arrears. If someone makes a special request, obviously we can make that video literally on the fly and slot it in. So if there is somewhere special, or we don't mind doing a special birthday treat for your partner in crime, your husband, your daughter, your cat, your dog, we don't mind. If you drop it in the comments and ask us, we'll make it and we'll squeeze it in somehow. If we're going to go somewhere and it's possible, if you ask us, we'll go and storm that reception. We'll go and hunt down your brother who lives up in Tala. Whatever it is, please drop it into the comments. We try to be the friendliest and most open channel in the world, and all we want to do is spread a little bit of happiness, a little bit of fun, and hopefully have a little bit of fun ourselves as an idiot in a blue hat, a pair of sunglasses, wanders around various parts of the world. At the moment, Paphos, Paphos and Ionapa. And of course, he will always have something very special by his side, and that is the blonde beauty known as Miss Recife Booth.
And Miss Caroline, I want to tell you one thing. If I ever find that very, I will find and keep it here for you until next time you come. I promise.
Right, I think it's the time for the big goodbye. We've seen the views, we've talked about what we've done in the week, and we've probably mentioned what we're going to do in the near future. For the rest of this week, the videos will be in the Paphos area. We've been up to Aphrodite Hills, we've had a wiggle and a waggle, we've had a coffee up there, we've seen a few multi-millionaires. This week we're coming more back down to normality, and we're going to storm the promenade and the harbour, perhaps pop up to Tala, probably go to Paya. I go to Paya every day, but you can rest assured there will always be the beauty and the fun and the joy of Miss Recife Booth.
And I would like to say to you that we are really appreciating you, every single comment, every single view, every single attention that you give to us, because we understand how important it is for us, and not only in the very beginning of our channels going, but it will be like that whole time through. And we promise that we'll never forget about you, and in our hearts you'll have a big loving space, every single of you, and we are again and again kissing you deep in your hearts. Please stay safe, have a nice time of the life, and don't forget to come and see another Mr. Richie of our madnesses. And many kisses to Miss Suzuki.
Well, it's left to say is thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Please come back. A little bit more of our madness. Going to leave you with a spectacular view. There's a little church on top of a tree we have visited. There's a great view out towards Pasuri. There's a great view out towards the Paphos airport. It's going to take your breath away. Thanks for watching.
Come on, Mr. Paul. We have places to see, places to go, and places to see.